بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين حمدا كثيرا طيبا مباركا فيه والصلاة والسلام على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه ومن تبعهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين وبعد. Okay, this is Practical Self-Ruqya part 13. Here I just want to talk about one or two updates to the jet procedure or jet Hijaamah procedure. Now, if you remember in Practical Self-Ruqya part 6, we looked at the comprehensive jet or jet version 2. And what that was basically is how we can use Hijaamah to treat all of the spiritual diseases, including any sihr network that the person is connected to or any hasad network that the person is connected to. Okay. What I want to do here is basically talk about an improvement to this. So what we've called this basically, and you can find the new updated jet article on my website. I've actually got a section where it says the jet improvement procedure. And what that basically is, it's the same jet procedure, but what it is, instead of taking the cup off initially, so what we're supposed to do in the jet procedure, we put the cup on, or we mark the area where we do, and we leave the cup off. And then we just read Ruqya on the person while the cup is off the person, yeah? And then when we're going to do the Hijaamah, we put the cup back on and start doing the cuts. Okay, well, instead of doing that, what we've seen, which has been very beneficial, is that actually you leave the cup on there. So what we do, we actually leave the cup on for 15 minutes. Now, you can only do this when the person's actually not got sensitive skin. And obviously you wouldn't do it like as much as I did there. It would just be half a pump. It would be just maybe half a pump or maybe one pump. That would all it would be. And you leave the cup actually on there. And you actually read the Ruqya. You keep reading the Ruqya. Okay. This is what we call the jet improvement procedure. Okay, we found this to be much more effective than just leaving the cup off. So leaving the cup on there is actually much better. And Allah knows exactly what is happening, but it seems like this suction actually helps us to draw in the spiritual diseases into the cup. You see. And it actually keeps them in there. We did have one student, she actually, when she read the Ruqya, she left the cup there and she stopped the Ruqya. And then she did Ruqya diagnosis, she found that all of the jinn were all inside the cup, in that area. You see, they moved from all around the body and they ended up in that area. And she had stopped the Ruqya. You see, but they were still stuck in that area because of that suction. Allah knows best exactly what's happening, but it seems to be much more effective when you leave the cup on there. Yes, most people can't do that. Well, I would say most, but some people can't do it. Because, if your skin's sensitive, then it's very difficult to do. You see, because it can cause blisters leaving a cup on for that long. You see. So, leaving that for 15 minutes, alhamdulillah, much, much better. And then obviously, after the 15 minutes, they take it off and then they do the cuts. Okay. There's another procedure on top of that, which even, another improvement to that, is that you put the cup on there and you leave it for 15 minutes. Okay, so this is what we leave it on for 15 minutes, what I call the jet improvement procedure. But so you can have this jet improvement procedure, okay, combined with their green laser. Now this is even much better, where you actually leave the cup on for 15 minutes. The person is still reading, the Raqi is still reading the Ruqya, or the Hijaamah is reading the Ruqya, and then they shine the laser into the cup. And when you shine that laser, obviously you shine in the laser with the intention to destroy the spiritual diseases which have gathered inside the cup. So you do that, and we get more reactions from the patient. The patients actually feel it. So there's something going on there. We already know that the jinn do not like the laser. And we already know that the sihr network and the hasad network gets affected by the laser. So when we had one patient who actually did this around their body with the laser, and there would be a particular place where they would react, nothing there, and then maybe another place over here. So then we knew that obviously the sihr network where the person is connected to the ta'weed is in this area. So they're reacting over in this area. So in that area there, we put the laser, spray some Ruqya water along there, And that's only in situations where you're not going to get the ta'weed. When you're not going to get the ta'weed, you can do that. You see, you can do that procedure. So this has really helped, as one of my students did. So this is another improvement. So this is the jet improvement procedure combined with the laser. Okay. Now, for more information on that, okay, you can look at the jet article on my website, and you'll find out all information regarding these issues. You see, inshallah ta'ala. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك.